Imagine a lonely farm buried in the snows of rural Bavaria, 1922. Here, 6 people vanished without explanation, leaving only whispers of terror. Strange footprints led to their door. Mysterious noises echoed from the attic. Then, silence. The greatest unsolved crime in German history began. Before you go check your attic, hit subscribe. You'll want answers before our next bone-chilling mystery drops. The Gruber family farmed this isolated land for generations, completely self-sufficient. Patriarch Andreas Gruber ruled sternly over his daughter Cecilia and grandchildren. Their maid Maria arrived just days before the tragedy, seeking work. The farm complex hid dark secrets: barn, workshop, and slaughterhouse. A single winding path connected them to civilization, 30 minutes away. Their water came from an ancient well, 30 feet deep and icy cold. Neighbors described the Grubers as private people, deeply tied to their land. The main house creaked with history: low ceilings, thick walls, hidden nooks. Children's toys lay scattered near the hearth, frozen in time. Their livestock barn stood mere steps from the house, always shadowed. Every morning began before dawn, milking cows, feeding chickens, chopping wood. The family's laundry still hung frozen when investigators arrived days later. Their last harvest remained stored in the cellar: potatoes, turnips, smoked meats. A handmade crucifix watched over the kitchen, nails driven deep into oak. The property's boundaries blurred into dark forest, pines standing like sentinels. Footprints in fresh snow would later reveal someone's secret approach. Nearest help was a rifle shot away, but no one heard anything. The family's ledger showed normal entries until March 31st, 1922. Children's chalk drawings still marked the barn walls when police arrived. Every lamp contained fresh oil. Every stove held prepared kindling. This ordinary farm became extraordinary through 6 lives and 6 deaths. 4 days before the tragedy, footprints appeared in fresh snow. They led straight to the house, but none walked back. New maid, Maria heard footsteps pacing the attic each night. Family keys vanished, then reappeared days later in strange locations. A Munich newspaper arrived days before they could have bought it. Farm animals refused to enter their barn, sensing unseen danger. Andreas found his axe moved, though no one admitted touching it. Cecilia heard dragging sounds above her bedroom, directly under the attic. A shadow moved through the barn, when all humans were accounted for. The attic door stayed locked, yet cold drafts seeped through cracks. Young Joseph whispered about the man upstairs during supper. Victoria heard her name called from empty fields at twilight. Their well water turned bitter, though temperatures stayed below freezing. Andreas investigated strange noises, returned pale, refusing to speak. Something watched from the tree line during evening chores. Every exterior door developed new scratches at exactly eye level. A barred kitchen window was found open from the inside. The family dog vanished, returned 3 days later, refusing to eat. Final journal entry: we are not alone here anymore. On their last night, the attic noises stopped completely. A single set of footprints led to the house that final day. Every clock stopped working, all frozen at different times. Neighbors later recalled no smoke from the chimney that morning. The final question remains: how long was the killer present? 6 days passed before neighbors noticed no chimney smoke. The milkmaid found all stalls empty and blood in snow. Police discovered Andreas and Cecilia first in the hay storage, their skulls crushed by a mattock, the family's own tool. Children found in bed, killed through thick feather bedding. Maid Maria lay nearby, 48 hours dead with the others. The killer fed livestock afterward, fresh hay in troughs. Boot prints matched no family members, size 12, deep tread. All victims died instantly, except one who crawled 15 feet. Police found food rotting on tables, meals interrupted mid-bite. Every murder weapon came from the farm, cleaned then replaced. The killer lit lamps each night, maintaining normal appearance. Neighbors reported seeing smoke from the family's own chimney. Detectives found strange clues, newspapers arranged in precise patterns. A hidden compartment revealed years of threatening anonymous letters. Time of death conflicted, livestock fed days after murders. All beds showed use. Someone slept there after killings. The killer took only trivial items, a button, childhood drawings. Bloody fingerprints covered walls, too smudged for identification. Investigators missed critical evidence. Heavy snow buried clues. The case file vanished in 1960, along with key photos. Modern forensics revealed multiple killers, contradictory wound patterns. A secret tunnel theory emerged, connecting barn to forest. Soil analysis showed someone dug there weeks before murders. The farm burned in 1923, destroying remaining evidence. Over 100 suspects, including a surviving family member. The case remains open, Germany's oldest active murder investigation. Every theory collapses. No motive explains all evidence. The attic remains, undisturbed dust layers hiding final secrets. Hinterkaifeck remains Germany's most baffling unsolved crime a century later. Every clue leads somewhere and nowhere. The perfect rural mystery. A killer who lived among victims or vanished like smoke. No motive justifies this carnage. No theory explains all evidence. The attic's secrets died with the family, if they ever knew. Modern forensics only deepen the mystery. Lost evidence can't return. This frozen moment in time challenges how well we know darkness. 6 lives ended, but their story refuses to stay buried. Hinterkaifeck's truth may still whisper. In attics, we dare not check. Before you triple-check your locks, hit subscribe, stay curious, and sleep tight.